Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video is the most highly requested video that I've received from you guys, and it's just creating a full makeup look using a whole bunch of different drugstore products. I did promise that I'm gonna have one video a week up for the month of February because it is my birthday month and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Okay, so getting back into the video, I'm so excited for this video. So if you are interested in getting this look using drugstore makeup, please keep watching. I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room here. I know my lashes are falling out and I may have bald spots in my lashes, but I'm going for full tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. The first product I'm going to use is the Maybelline New Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and it's a lightweight primer and it says only for adults. I still use this guy, I really like him, and it's so inexpensive. I'm sure they still stock it at Maybelline counters. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I've had this for such a long time, so I'm just going to use this today. And then I'm just going to put that basically just my T-zone area, so on my nose, and then just this area over here. That's where I have like the most pores. I'll put a little on my chin, and then I'm just going to basically like spread it out. So for foundation, you guys, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 220. I do have other foundations that I can recommend to you. The Aloe Girl HD foundation and then the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte, I think. Those two also work really well, but I love this one. Like, I can't even tell you enough good things about this foundation. I feel like the formula of this foundation could very well be like a high-end product. I honestly love applying foundation. I find it so therapeutic. Like, just to see your skin change and just become like perfect. It's literally like the best thing ever to me. And then I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender just to soften like any brush strokes that I may have left behind using the buffer brush. Most times the buffer brush is perfect to use on its own, but I'm just like so used to using my beauty blender. Before I would just use my beauty blender to apply my foundation, but then I just noticed that it used a lot of foundation, like it soaked up a lot of the product. So I would go through foundations like nobody's business. So I just thought I have to start using a brush, but it was always so difficult for me to find the perfect buffer brush to use to apply my foundation. So I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's the best. Alright, moving on to brows. I'm going to use the Eyelure Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm gonna go off camera to do this, you guys, because I take so long to do my brows. There is a brow tutorial on my channel if you want to have a look, and I'm so sorry I'm doing this. If you guys want to see an updated brow routine, then let me know, but for now I'm just gonna go off camera and do it, and then I'm gonna come back. Alright, so my brows are done, but I do quickly just want to show you the Maybelline Brow Precise Perfecting Highlighter. So it's like an angled little thingy like that. I use this just to clean up my brows a little bit. Usually I do this step before my foundation, but it's not trying to smash, so just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Are doing this step, like blending it out, just be careful you don't actually blend your brow away, because I've done that before. And boom, brows are done. Right, so that's this makeup look all done. Thank you for joining me. I'm kidding. That's how I feel when my brows are done. I feel like I'm done. Like, I'm done. I don't need to do anything else. Alright, so for concealer, I'm going to use the Catrice Cosmetics Retouch Light Reflecting Concealer. It was between this one and the Aloe Girl Pro Conceal, which is very popular. Everyone knows about this. Everyone uses it internationally, locally. it's probably the best concealer to use drugstore wise. But I did pick the Catrice one up yesterday, so I'm a little excited to try this. So I'm just going to try this one. Hopefully it works just as well. Pigmented, windy again. I don't know, I never know how much to put on, you know, but I'm just gonna wing it. And I'm always taking my concealer in just to the sides of my nose as well, because then it starts to like contour your nose almost. I actually like this. It's very nice. I mean, it's not like full coverage or anything. Maybe I should use the Catrice one. Oh, that under eye is like viciously bright. And then to set my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the shade Classic Ivory. It's just a matte powder that looks like that. Usually I would use a translucent powder underneath my eyes, but I think I'm going to use this powder specifically all over my face just to neutralize a lot of that brightness, because it's very bright. So I'm just going to add some contour to my face. I'm going to use the Rimmel Insta-Duo contour stick, and it's in the shade Light. I think I probably need to get the shade Medium, but Light still works for me. So you've got the highlighter on this side and then the contour on this side. I'm just going to use the contour side to this. Okay, and then to bronze up my skin a little more, I'm going to use the Catrice Cosmetics SunGlow Matte Bronzing Powder, and it's in the shade Medium Bronze. And this one specifically is a very nice matte bronzer. I've been using this for so long and I still love it. If you notice that I'm doing my face first, it's so weird because usually I do my eyeshadow first, but I don't know why I'm going in this order. It's so weird for me. I usually do my eyeshadow first and then just going to use that same bronzer just to contour my nose a little bit more. I feel like I'm flying through this tutorial. Before I head into doing my eyeshadow, I'm just going to set my brows, and I'm going to use the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So for eyes, I'm going to use the Rimmel London Magni-Eyes Eye Contouring Palette, and this palette is in the shade Keep Calm and Wear Gold. I like that name. So there are a bunch of nudes in this palette, and then there's also some very pretty gold shades over here. The first shade I'm going to use is this one over here, and I'm just going to use that in the crease of my eye. Alright, then I'm going to go in with the darker brown to intensify the crease just a little bit more. So with this shade, I'm going to create my halo effect. So I apply that on the outer corner of my eye, and then on the inner corner of my eye as well. I'm just going to use the rest that's on my brush and just kind of swoop it across here. So basically what you want to do is you want to put everywhere on your lid except for the center of your eye. And don't worry if the color is not as intense as you want it. You can always go back in and then just push more product onto it. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
And you just got here now.
Okay.
So we're gonna leave soon. I'm gonna come to you. You just want to get changed, okay?
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, then I'm going to go back in with the lighter shade that we used over there. And I'm just going to use that to just soften the edges of that dark brown. And then just blend it at the same time. Right, so the next shade I'm going to use is the darkest brown that's in the palette, which is this one over here. And then just go in with your blending brush again, and then just start blending the edges of that shade. So you can keep going in with that dark brown until you're happy with the intensity of your sort of halo effect. And then I'm just going to go back in with my blending brush, just using the tip of the brush. And just lightly touching my eye. Just got to have a lot of patience when it comes to blending out darker shades. The best technique is probably just to work in steps. So don't apply too much eyeshadow because then you'll probably be blending all day long. But I'm a little impatient right now. So I'm just gonna be sitting here blending. Alright, so for my lid, I'm going to use the Palladio Crushed Metallic Eyeshadow in the shade Eclipse. And this is a botanical and vitamin infused eyeshadow. And look how beautiful that is. I mean, you guys, seriously, just look at that. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back in with the darkest brown in the Rimmel palette. And then I'm just going to softly go over the borders of that gold, just so that it blends in with the rest of the brown shades. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to use a combination of these two shades over here. And I'm going to focus the darker brown on the outer corner and the lighter shade from the middle to the inner side. Alright, and then I'm just going to add some winged liner. And I'm going to use my NYX Epic Ink liner in the shade Black. And for mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Alright, and then to highlight the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to use the Palladio Crushed Metallic Eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. And it's also just a very pretty gold shade. Alright, and then to highlight my face, I'm going to use the Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette by NYX. and I did use this in my previous video, so I'm going to use a combination of these two shades today. Ooh, I still get the feels when I look at this. So I'm going to use some of that under the arch of my brow as well. Alright, so just to add some color to my cheeks, I'm going to use the Maybelline Face Studio blush in the shade Peach Pop. I'm just going to pat it on. Alright, and then lastly for lips, I'm going to use the L'Oreal liquid lipstick in the shade Invincible Sable. And it's the dual lipstick that has the lip balm on the one end and then the liquid at the bottom. And I thought this was so clever because most liquid lipsticks can just make your lips feel very dry. So the lip balm edition is just amazing. I think it's just so thoughtful. So I'm just going to apply some of the lip balm. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay, and then I'm going to just go right in with the liquid lipstick. Okay guys, so that's it for this makeup look. All the products that I use are all drugstore products, so you can find them at DisChem, you can find them at Clicks, and then you can also find them at Hiiiii online, which is my absolute favorite place to shop. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.